This is Trucker Wayne with Driver Solutions. How's everybody today? Hopefully great. As promised, I am giving you a review of this brand new Bluetooth 550. So I got it, it came late, but they did waive. I did next day air. They weren't even close. It was like 6 days later. The place I got it from did refund that money. Grateful for that because they sucked at giving it to me on time, but whatever. All right, so what I have found on the BlueParrott, I had a 450. I'm going to this now, obviously, the 550. Todd Bethune, a brand new truck driver with Prime, was the winner of the 450. Hopefully he likes it. I've had it for a while now, so that was getting a little bit older for me, but I love getting these brand new things on the market and talking a little bit about it. It was great when I posted the video, not the video, actually said I was going to give a review, and some people were already chiming in. Have had it a couple months, of what their view is. Okay, first thing first, let's talk about one of the best things that it does have. It's like 96% sound deadening. It is incredible. It is even better than the 440, in my opinion. The sound deadening on here, I had to get used to it. The music in here just sounds really, really nice. They have definitely improved that part of it. No doubt about it. They are experts in that. Sound deadening and the speaker that's in there, couldn't ask for anything better. Really nice. This thing right here, now my 440, that wore out, so it had to go up or down here or up there. It would not stay like this does here, but I'm sure that'll wear out as time goes on. But on this 550, it stays now, which is nice for me. Let's talk a little bit about the buttons. Now, I will say this BlueParrott 550 talked a lot about voice commands, and if you say BlueParrott or hello BlueParrott, then it prompts you with some stuff. Now, I think it's kind of useless. I had to look into, I would say, hey BlueParrott, it's a voice a command or whatever it says, and I'd try to have it do something like read a message, and it wouldn't do anything. They kept saying call back a number or whatever. So I looked at the owner's manual, and there's not a whole lot on the voice commands with the actual BlueParrott that it does. There's like 5 or 6 commands. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe someone can point me out, but I've tried it a lot. Frustration level is just whatever, man. I don't know why they're touting it as one of the few just voice commands, because it doesn't do a whole lot for me at this point. And I have learned other things about it as time went by, but right now, if you say, hey BlueParrott, it's kind of useless. Doesn't do anything. Now, I will say with the power button, it's the same as a 440. I absolutely love it. I'm not doing anything illegal. I just hit that one power button right there once. Just hit it, just reach over there, hit it. And then you got Siri, and just tell Siri what you want to do and read a message, call someone back, whatever. And Siri takes care of that with my iPhone 10, which I love. So that hasn't changed. The BlueParrott button, I believe, does that as well on top. I've always just went through Siri and the power button. Same thing I'm doing with my 550. So as I get longer and progress more into that, if you guys can give me some tips on what you like, but I did not at all like when I would just say, hey BlueParrott, and I mean, just an honest review of it, it was kind of useless. I mean, I wanted all the commands to do everything and kind of take over for Siri with hitting the one button, and I couldn't. So I don't know why they're touting that as much as they say they are, but whatever. Now, I will say the comfort of this too is better. Now, I didn't put I switched from one ear to the other every hour. Back in the days when I had the 350, I got a rash one time, kept it on one ear. I was drumming for years, and this ear over here on my left is a little bit less than this one over here, just because all that loud music. It gave me a little bit of a rash. So now once an hour, I put it from that ear to that ear. It's fine. I don't have the protective cover on it, so you don't have that leather there. It doesn't bother me once I go from one ear to the next, and just every hour. I will say again, probably some of the best stuff that I personally like is the sound deadening and the I tell you, I had to get used to how well, I mean, the 450, I thought it would be hard to get better for the speaker and the sound of the music or whatever you may be listening to. Sports radio, I do a lot of sports radio, but it is better. So it's pretty nice little headphone here. This seems to be a little bit shorter here. I might be wrong on that, but so far so good. Some of the things they were all happy about, the company I should say, kind of useless to me. They have improved. Let's talk a little bit before I wrap this up about the length. It's supposed to go 24 hours. I have not had any problem. I had it going, I think it was 14 hours yesterday, no problems. It takes a little bit longer to charge up, obviously, but they say it goes 24. So hopefully today will be a big test, because I won't stop until about 11 o'clock. I started using it. It'll be much longer, 16, 17 hours, because obviously I'm not driving here and I'm using it. So we're gonna put that to the test. And also the how far you can go, the range. Really interesting yesterday when I picked up this trailer here. I started to walk down the side and it was doing, I had music on there and I had the phone in the truck. I started going in and out, just like it always was. And then I got to the back, it actually did kick on a little bit. So the range, they were touting how far the range was. With the music going in and out, I guess you could say it didn't disconnect, which it did not. And I got to the back, I got to one spot and it came in, I moved and the music went out again, then I moved again, but it did not just disconnect like the 450 used to. So I guess it does go a little bit longer without disconnecting, but really, seriously, like if the music's going in and out, or if you're on the phone conversation, what good would that do you? But you know, the range is something I'll have to work on. That was pretty easy for me because we all do our walk arounds and we know specifically when it used to cut off. On the 450, it used to cut off right around the back tires. Then it would just disconnect as I got to the back. It does not disconnect now, but the music's in and out. So, you know, that part of it, I guess, we'll see. This is Trucker Wayne with Driver Solutions, with the positive path to trucking success, giving you another honest review about the BlueParrott 550. Loving it so far. If you want to become a truck driver, you can go to www.truckerwayne.com and it'll filter you through the Driver Solutions website. You get an easy online application. I'm out.